Do you think they would, if they saw you masturbating, would they get in closer to make sure that's what you were doing, or would they just stare ahead and keep you in the peripherals?
I guess it really depends on how old the kid was. Let it out, Andrew. you evil toothless man.
I will say that the missing tooth makes you look your age.
Makes me look 30 in my 30s.
Yeah.
I've gotten both. I've got some people think it looks like puts it back down.
Oh yeah, because it
Younger,
looks like you just got you just lost one.
Yeah.
It's
one
a
for
very
the fairy.
I'm not gonna lie. It does make you look more Asian to have that tooth missing.
Yeah, it looks like I've been smoking, and then Dude, I remember when we were at Let's Fest, and like I was just talking. It was I just gotten it out. And I was like talking to other comics, and you just walk in, you're like, "Yo, what the fuck happened to you?"
Well, it's it's one of the upfront teeth. Dude.
Yeah.
Like that's not a tooth. You go, all right.
No,
and everybody sees it when you're happy.
Yeah,
that's the worst part.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, when you're cackling, dude,
it ruins every good moment.
Andrew, can you turn when you?
It's joyous, dude.
Yeah.
And like last night when we were fucking rascal drunk, you turned into a little toothless rascal.
I could only yell with that Asian accent.
You were only doing Asian accent.
Yeah, at the top of my lungs.
The best part is because I kept trying to go with it, and you were insistent on doing it, but you would stay in character.
As for the record, they wanted to do this. I didn't make them do it.
We did it on our own fruition.
I begged Louis to do it with us.
And goddamn it, I'll be.
Oh yeah,
I can't say no. I'm an ally.
You're like, I need to vomit in rain.
Not Atlantic Ocean. I need rain.
I need Rake Superior.
I need her.
And then I jokingly got very serious and was like, actually, we should stop doing this voice. And you just were like, oh. Not even cracking a smile. That's such a good amount of drunk when you won't even break character.
Yeah, I couldn't.
That's awesome.
You were in character for sure.
Or maybe that's just the real me.
Oh,
it
could be.
Character.
Yeah,
now.
you get drunk and be like, man, Andrew's accent really comes out when he's drunk.
And we're also in the whitest Midwestern town,
Yeah.
so everybody's just thinks that's how we talk.
We're like the only Asians they've ever seen. It's like, oh, they're exactly what I thought they'd sound like.
Yeah.
Well, we're right by a tech school, but all those kids stay in the dorms at night. They don't come out to the bars.
Yeah.
They wouldn't.
I was actively looking for as many words with L's as possible.
I know. Yeah, you're going through the Rolodex of L words. You ever see when you're in the habit of always doing Asian voice? You think
me too.
You think you like see a word that has just the right amount of L's, and you're like, oh
yeah.
Like we walked by Miller High Life, and
like,
I was like, yeah. Oh,
isn't it more like
Miller High Rider?
Oh man!
I cannot have one more. I will rake. I need rake.
I want everybody at home to know. Louis Michael last night in his headlining set after we opened for him. You start out, the first thing you say is you're just like, I'm the problematic white friend, and then you go straight into and then Andrew and I are the only ones laughing.
Oversold out room.
And everyone's dead silent and paying attention.
Everyone turns around to look at us cackling.
I was like, yo, if the lampshades are laughing, let's get going. I'm sorry, lampshades. But God damn it, dude. I was having fun with it, and then they shut down immediately on that.
Yeah,
like, all right, well, that's fair. That's a correct response, but it was funny.
Yeah.
I like them drawing the line there.
Well,
sort of hick town.
Johnny, you have a bit that is not about me or Zach, but is in fact about me and Zach.
Yeah.
Oh, the Asian voice.
About white guys who do Asian voice.
Yeah, and then I was like, okay, so that's. I was like,
like callback.
Yeah, I'm like, it's not entirely way wrong to be like, yeah, I'm one of them. Let's all laugh at me being a piece of shit.
It would have been absolutely hilarious if neither of us talked about being Asian at all.
Oh my god, yeah.
And
well,
you just open with
that would have just been a legendary move. Yeah. I'd be like, I learned it watching Hinchcliffe Notes.
From my favorite comedian, Shane Gillis.
Dude, I do like the idea of you guys legitimately upping the Asian population of Houghton by about 200%.
Yeah, and then the lady at the restaurant today we went to was like, yeah, I know one other Asian. She was like, I need to talk to you about something. I need to talk to you
hey,
about
is this normal?
And I was like, yeah. So what you said, I know one other person, and she said it was right. I was like, cool.
Specifically, she was
fact
saying,
checking your Asian.
Yeah.
Well, she was saying that it sounds right that your parents don't want you to be a comedian.
Yeah.
And as a Taiwanese woman.
So I asked this other Asian woman, and she said, you are correct. I was like, thanks.
Hey, so I took your bit to other Asians who are also dissatisfied with your life choice.
Right.
It's like she's investigating you like you're Hassan Minaj.
Yeah.
She's like, is this just an emotional truth, Andrew?
Yeah. It was, but also like your source is an Asian woman in the UP.
Dude, that's where I get all my Asian facts.
Yeah.
Is there a Taiwanese town in Houghton?
There is now. You guys need to get that Hunan kitchen open again.
Bringing China. What is it? Bringing Chinatown.
We
to
bring China to. No, we bring China to you.
I think it's we bring Chinatown to you.
Oh, okay.
Which is hilarious because Chinatown is not a real specific place.
Does anybody have their phone? We gotta fact check that photo. Because the sign is hilarious.
Yeah.
It's the only Asian restaurant in the cities up here. I don't know.
It's the only one I've seen.
Yeah, and it's definitely close.
Yeah, we bring Chinatown to you.
That's awesome.
Oh man,
and it is out of business, right?
It looks
it's not open right now.
John, you look so happy.
That's maybe the happiest I've ever been.
Yeah.
I have like an open mouth smile, like an excited.
Yeah.
Were we walking to the second bar when that happened? What point was that?
Yeah, I think so. We were walking
to the first
bar. We were walking to the first bar.
Oh, I wasn't even hammered yet.
No, we were all like,
I was just happy.
We were buzzing, trying to catch the buzz again.
Yeah. I had like 2 or 3 beers, I think, at the show itself.
Yeah, I just had 2, and then
I had 3. Yeah.
And then you're like, we don't do shots here. We'll have to chug IPAs as fast as
God, yeah, dude, that's fucking rough.
We didn't know there was liquor at another place nearby.
We went to a craft brewery and chugged 4 beers.
Dude, that
you're like last calls soon, and you brought like 3 more craft beers to the table.
They were like last calls in 10 minutes. I'm like, oh fuck, dude. Is this the only place to get booze in this city? And I'm so glad we found the other bar because I'm like, this is like the middle of nowhere, North Michigan.
Yeah, you gotta have
all
booze.
you do is drink up here.
Yeah.
And I'm like, wait, where's the booze?
Right.
They're like, oh, it's down at the Sloppy Shack. And you're like,
oh
right.
yeah, we should have been there the whole
Dude,
time.
well, here's the thing. Kind of fuck those craft beer. They're beer tenders. They're not bartenders. I'm like, you're a beer tender. You don't know how to mix no goddamn drink.
Yeah.
But I asked one of the kids working there, I was like, hey, is there anywhere to get like liquor or other drinks in town? And he like brought up convenience stores. I'm like, he could have just told us there was another bar a block away.
I don't think he might have like.
I think he
misunderstood.
Yeah,
he was probably a
like
college
bar.
kid who doesn't drink legally.
Yeah,
so
maybe. He probably thought I meant like a bottle of booze.
Yeah,
And I was
yeah,
like,
yeah.
no. I literally was like, where can you get liquor?
Also, those beers were so cheap.
Like $3 for craft beer.
Yeah, for a large pint.
I don't care if the people serving them to me are untalented. You know?
Oh no,
for how cheap they are.
I'm gonna walk it all the way back. I apologize. They're bartenders. They just fucking nailed the job because they're like, how about we bartend, but we only pour beer.
Yeah.
And it's like when you guys have
But that's a
rolled
brewery, right?
Right, but you guys have rolled up on like a McDonald's at a horrible hour of the night, and when you get to the speaker, before you even say say anything, they go, "We only got double cheeseburgers, fries, and nuggets," and you're like, "Ah, shit, you don't, but that's all you're making."
Also, we're actually closed.
yeah.
I know the hours say 24/7, but trust me, we're closed.
Waiting till after you order, and they're like, "Okay, also sorry, we're closed."
Yeah.
I did not listen to anything you just said.
Yeah.
Not taking that order.
Yeah.
Sorry, we're closed.
We had that experience in Chicago the other night with that Filipino
Oh,
Jolly.
Yeah,
Jollibee. They did start turning people away eventually because they were too slow. No, I saw because I was waiting and a guy came up to order and he's like, "We're not taking orders right now."
Oh,
Yeah.
I thought they just walked away.
I legitimately was like, "Yeah, you guys should have started doing that." They were an hour behind. All you have is fried chicken, spaghetti, which is crazy, fries and gravy.
Yeah.
I was like, "How are we fucking this up?"
Amazing fried chicken though.
But
Really good
okay,
fried chicken.
you said there was a Filipino
Yeah, it's a chain.
Did it start in the Philippines?
I think so.
Damn, dude, that's wild.
If they had one Filipino working there, everything would have been fine.
Oh,
Yeah.
Just one caseworker just thrown in.
It's
Untangle that mess.
you need it's the enforcer. It's the
They had
business
one
enforcer.
person
It's Robert De Niro and Wag the dog. They need a guy to come in and
There was
spin
like
it.
8 employees. One person was just in charge of gravy.
Yeah, that guy and that guy ladling gravy, bless his soul, he was like prison shredded, so I wasn't gonna say a fucking word. I was like, nah, dude. Have you ever seen a guy where they're like old enough that they shouldn't be as diced up as they are, and then he had no hair on his arms?
Oh,
which
shit.
I thought was kind of weird, but also sanitary. I was like, well, he should be in charge of ladling gravy.
Yeah.
Because you ain't going to get no, you ain't going to get none of that in there. You know?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, but, and I'm going to go ahead and say it. He was a black guy, and I was like, I'm not going to tell him to hurry up. If you're a white guy and you are like, hey, can you hurry? It's immediately bad luck. So I'm like, I'm just going to be an ally and let him ladle gravy.
And be patient.
And, I was like, at his own speed. I was like,
just send Answer in.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, there was. Here's the thing.
Have a little rush hour misunderstanding.
There was a boatload of older Asian dudes wearing flip flops and puffy coats, and I was like, they're getting ready to say something.
They've been having a committee on saying something.
Well, dude, the council has met, and they had sent up their Ronin.
The Fellowship of the Argument.
Well, no. Did you see? It was an Asian dad who had like Asian dad energy. And I could see him starting to lose it.
Just like pacing. He had his kids and wife were there.
Yeah.
Too, yeah.
Oh yeah.
And they were acting up.
The restaurant was bringing dishonor to the family. I was like, no, dude. This is not.
Joke's
good.
on you. He was not going to argue. He was going to commit seppuku right in front of us. There was too much dishonor in that Jollibee.
Dude, nobody would have cared. That body just would have stayed there.
There was nobody there to pick it up.
Dude, at one point, the guy in charge of the chicken fryer, and this is why I was like, if we just get our food, this is the win. The guy in front of the chicken fryer just left his station during the food rush. Like slowly drifted up to like the punch thing, the old school punch thing. Poured himself a cup of that, slowly sipped it, took his apron off, and then left. And I was like, I don't know. I think a guy just quit just now. I was like,
with
I'm out.
that soft calculation of like, oh, he's deciding
He's
on
done.
something.
And I was
He's
like,
changing his life forever.
yeah. I will say this. Phenomenal chicken, though.
Yeah.
Very good chicken.
Pipe-
We've been on a good food tour all together.
Yeah.
Last night, Chicago beef in
Well, hang on. It did rule. Chicago beef did rule, but we were also hammered.
We were absolutely
I
hammered.
don't remember what it tastes like.
I just remember the
It was
gravy,
delicious.
and the gravy
I remember
specifically.
the
was
gravy.
nice.
Yeah.
The gravy, which he drives to Chicago once a week to get.
Yeah, he makes so insane. This town cannot be profitable.
It's not a sustainable town.
No. We ate for free so much.
We're on the brink.
I was gonna say shout out to Frozen Squid for putting us up like champs.
Yeah.
But like literally every establishment we've walked into is like, we're hemorrhaging money.
Yeah. But also, here's a free meal.
Well, no, there was that, but like even the craft beer place, it was like, yeah, you could probably charge $5 for this beer.
Oh yeah.
And I was like, okay, but they're like, we can't. Nobody can afford it.
Yeah.
It's like, this whole town is on a razor's edge of overhead.
Yeah. We are live from the Quality Inn and Suites in Houghton. I wanted to mention that because apparently they give Frozen Squid discounts.
Oh, rad. Also, I did want to thank you for just now giving me, if in post, I just want to cut out everything we did before. That's a perfect second try.
Podcast starts now.
It's like everybody knows you warm up for
quality.
Oh, god damn it, dude.
And then, other food thing. What's the place where do we get that?
Forge.
The Forge.
That was incredible.
Amazing.
I've never had a smoked like beef patty.
God damn.
Yeah.
They cooked it by smoking.
The burger. You get which burger did you get?
I just got a bacon cheeseburger.
I got the mushroom Swiss burger.
Okay.
I got the brisket.
The
the brisket was great, but like you guys were talking up the burgers. Like, fuck.
I'm not being hyperbolic. One of the best burgers I've ever had.
Yeah,
and the people were so nice. They were so sweet.
Yeah, man. And I think one of the things is like if you decide to do a restaurant up here, you probably like either have to be incredible or you're gonna go out of business immediately.
Yeah.
Because it's like, there's not enough wiggle room to suck ass. Like when you're in Chicago and you're like, I guess I'll eat a farted on hoagie roll because it's like, all right, you just.
I guess I'll wait an hour for fried chicken.
Yeah, dude. Again,
they literally fart on it, like how they'll turn your concretes upside down.
I'll tell you right now. Wasn't going to tell anybody to move along faster. I was like, guys, we get our food when we get our food.
I was really hoping one of the Asian dads would do that. Go to town.
The snap was coming.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah. I will say, if they were still taking orders, I was going to tell people in the line, like, just go somewhere else.
Yeah.
Like, I'm here playing Jumanji, but you got to go.
But like,
you gotta, with the game
talking
is
about going to Raising Cane's.
Yeah, no, which also looked fucked.
Yeah, Cane's looked like.
I think anywhere around, what is it?
Yeah,
Millennium
we were too close
Millennium
to like
Park.
Yeah, and everyone was in town prepping for Patty's Day too. It was the calm before the storm.
Yeah, Chicago's just setting that 2-day base.
Yeah,
just putting down fried food for 2 days. So they can what, fellas? In what river?
Ram it to the Green River. The Chicago HURR in the river.
It's never not funny to me, dude.
HURR is so funny because it's not even realistic. It's such a silly.
I'm gonna start a chant.
Hang on, wait, that's not realistic?
No.
I started chanting HURR in red. HURR in red.
That's your new get her done. That's your branding.
I was so wasted last night. I had to.
Oh god damn it, dude.
If you heard in a rake. Sorry, I probably.
We peaked a touch.
I peaked it.
We're peaking.
Just all for my Asian Foxworthy.
Asian Foxworthy. If you HURR in a rake, you might be an Asian.
You might be an Asian. I like the idea that Asian Foxworthy is still country.
Asian Foxworthy. If you eat food with some sticks, you might be an Asian. I'll keep going, but you guys are backing off. I was gonna hack a second.
My brain going through L words again.
I'm ebbing and flowing between doing the voice. I'm like, I think I've been canceled 8 times already. Like, deplatformed once on the pod already.
Jeff Foxworthy.
Jeff Fox.
Like a walk.
Yeah.
I was looking for wordplay.
Here you go.
Yeah. That's all I got. I'm done. I'm out.
Solid participation though.
Yeah. Thanks.
Oh my god. Well, what would the all Asian blue collar tour.
Rary the cable guy.
Yeah, blue collar tour.
Blue collar. Rary the cable guy.
Yeah, they wouldn't change it.
Yeah.
That'd just be the same.
Yeah, it would just add L's.
Yeah, billing var.
And that fan.
And it's all on Zoom.
Imagine the poster of that fan walking, and then the blue collar tour comedians in the background.
I love to picture Dat fan, like being on a Dat fan poster is like the death knell of your career.
Oh, man, I haven't even seen the walk-in poster you guys are talking about.
Oh, it's it's everywhere.
It's terrible.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Let's get on one of those shows.
Yeah, I think we probably could.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like especially you two, you've been crushing that Asian card. Like, yo, if you do 5 all Asian shows in a row, you get to turn it in and do a Dat fan show.
Did you guys ever do a Zoom show?
During the pandemic,
I don't think I did.
One.
You did
and
one?
I was out.
Oh.
What was the setup like? Was there like an audience with mics on so you could hear them laugh? Or?
Kinda. Well, we did that salsa parlor where we like live streamed it, but I set the stage up with the mic.
Yeah.
So that was like kind of weird, but also that felt more like a shitty audition where you're just like, I guess I'll do comedy to nobody in this room, but there's a camera on, so
Yeah.
The Showcase did that too, where it was just like they just I think they just streamed it.
I think if God ever graces us with another lockdown, I'm not doing comedy. I'm gonna
Like afterwards?
No,
during
no,
it?
during it.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna learn how to make sourdough bread like a normal person.
I didn't get the only phase I got the remember the Dalgona coffee? This like
No.
There's like the whipped coffee trend, and that's as far as I got.
Oh, that's
then my
awesome.
daughter was
What
bored.
is that? I'm
You just
intrigued.
use like I forget what it was, like something maybe cream water and then
oh, fuck.
like instant coffee. Just whip it.
Oh shit.
Yeah,
What, instant coffee?
I think
Like,
instant coffee.
Oh man, so this is like Hillbilly's Delight. man.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. I'm in on it.
Yeah, that was one of the trends. And it's the only one I got on.
Nah,
Then-
I got way too into like Doomsday. It was all over mode. I was training to like take over when the grid went down.
I got way too into craft beer. I was drinking way too much.
That's just being an alcoholic.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I got way too into craft
I
beer.
got into.
I was blacking out and shit in my pants.
Yeah.
My mom taught me how to make homemade Moscow mules, so that was my
Whoa.
thing.
Wait, isn't it
Like,
just
wait, that's
what
just
do you mean home ginger beer and
Yeah, she
Yeah.
taught me what goes in it.
so you learn how to make
and
a
she
cocktail.
and she gave me one of the cups that you put them in.
Yeah.
oh, so it's homemade.
Yeah,
Yeah.
It's
So
not,
it's
it's not a Moscow Mule unless you're drinking out of copper.
Yeah,
which,
yeah.
Which we all know is tough to come by these
Yeah.
days.
Yeah.
I was down in Moscow Mules watching 100 spaghetti westerns a week. That was my whole. I didn't learn how to do anything.
Yeah, that's something. I didn't booze it up either.
I boosted up hard.
I should have boozed it up more.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Like there was one day where I came home and Jim was just sitting in a lawn chair in a kiddie pool out
Oh, that
front.
rules.
It was awesome. Like floral shirt, open to the world, and we
Damn.
lived on a pretty busy road. So like people were driving by and Jim was just vibing.
Who was in salsa parlor at that time?
It was
Shout out Jim Couture.
yeah, James Couture. I love you, buddy. So Salsa Parlor, the comedy house was myself, Zachary Burkar, Jake Ford, Jim Couture,
Brett Hayden.
Brett Hayden for a while. But if you're talking specifically during the lockdown,
Oh,
yeah,
it
specifically
was-
during lockdown.
yeah, specifically during the lockdown.
Was Luke there during lockdown?
No, he like got out right before, which was like,
Skin of his teeth.
yeah, it was like I mean, probably for the best though, because if
Yeah.
we would have had 5 people in that house the whole time, it would have been nuts. Because eventually Jim moved out and Trevor Tress moved in, but the nightmare there is the week Trevor moved in and Jim was gonna move out. Like Jim was like, "I'll just crash on the couch for a week." Was the week we all got COVID.
Oh no.
And it was awful, dude. It turned into like a Civil War sick house of
Oh,
just
shit.
5 guys violently ill together.
Yeah.
But until then, it was awesome. But no, going back to Jim vibing in the pool, I just came back from like a run or something, and he's like, "Lou, you got to relax." God made it forever Saturday.
Oh, man.
And then I immediately was like, yeah, Jim's right. And I sat down next to him in the pool and we just started housing booze.
Oh.
And then a city inspector showed up, like all masked up, like, I got to city inspection.
Oh.
And we're fucking
Get
wrecked.
out of here.
Yeah. What are you inspecting?
He's like the EPA guy from Ghostbusters.
no.
Like,
Yeah.
stop ruining boys' day.
I'm for sure Saul's Parlor was a haunted house.
Yeah.
We would have like Wiccans show up, witches. We had that
yeah.
one witch just drop off like a clearly poisoned frozen ham. Did you guys ever hear about Ham Lady?
No.
Yeah, dude. It's
It
like
was a lady. It wasn't like a kid.
no,
who
it was an
wicked?
old lady, and she would like just show up at like every now and again, like a fucking character in a game, just popping out of the woods. She would like drive up and just be saying random shit. And one night she showed up, and it was night during lockdowns. Showed up with a frozen ham, and she was just like, "I thought you boys might like this. You could cook it and eat it up." And then she's like, "And if you make it, if you could save me some, that would be great."
What the
and I just like I remember, I think it was Jake or Jim, like opened the door and like, okay, thank you, and like just brought in this fucking frozen ham, and then like as she's leaving, just kind of. You know, she wasn't walking so much as drifting back to her car.
Hovering an inch above the ground.
And then she,
into her hearse.
but like she would like look over her shoulder and be like, "Oh, I used to know people who lived in this house. If I could maybe come inside and have a tour again, that would be great." And I instantly was like, "Nah, I'm sorry. There's a lot of people live here now." So
Yeah.
we got nope. And then like we just closed the door. But there was like the dog cage in the attic with like places to chain people down. Like in the attic and the basement had creepy shit. So I'm like, nah, there's some satanic shit going on in the house. But like Jake brings in the fucking
ham.
frozen ham. He's like, "So are we gonna like actually cook this up?" And Jim goes, "No, absolutely fucking not, no." And we just open the trash can, and before we put it in, like, you know how those frozen hams are like it's got the fishnet thing,
Yeah.
and then the foil, and then like a plastic wrap around it. At some point, this ham must have expired to the point where the foil had like stretch marks in it, like when you're fat and it gets those stretch marks, and like burst open, and then you could just see the stretched out like plastic wrap, and it was like, oh, this is a spoiled ham that she then froze and then tried to give to us to cook up and eat.
She's trying to kill you.
Yeah,
to
exactly.
Add to the body
Yeah,
count.
no,
Yes.
and then so we threw it out like immediately. Didn't
Yeah.
even let that fucker thaw. It was like, this is going to some poor raccoon's gonna be like just infected with a satanic soul. Like, just all the wood creatures are now like some cult animal. But and then I shit you not, like maybe a week and a half later, she came back and asked for some ham.
Holy shit.
Yeah,
She's like, "You owe me ham."
No, she came back
Ham for a
and
ham?
I answered the door at that time and it was like weird because, you know, knocking on the door, you want to be social. You're like, "I haven't seen other people in months."
Yeah.
And so I opened the door and it's her. I'm like, "Fuck!" And she goes, "Hey, did y'all cook up that ham?" And I was like, "Yep, super good." she goes, "Did you save me?" And I was like, "No, it was so good. We finished it." And she looked through me like, "I know you didn't eat it,
Right?
Because you'd be dead right now."
Yeah.
and then she tried to get Zach like a week later by asking
Another
him,
ham?
Yeah, no, she was like, "Hey, does anybody know how to fix computers?" It was like a witch.
Oh,
thing.
Zach's
she
like,
knows.
"Oh,
Yeah.
yeah."
She's like, "Oh, I know there's one computer guy and one ham guy in the house."
yeah. I mean, dude, she almost got Jake with the ham.
I was just say Jake would just be like, "Does anybody here like to have sex with ladies?"
yeah.
Next day, can someone teach me how to bench press?
yeah. I'm just out here like, "Get out of here, you witch, you psycho witch."
Yeah.
No, man. So I don't know. There was just crazy times.
Dang.
Did
Do you ever get COVID?
After pretty much all the lockdown stuff was done, I got it.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
You guys got it in the not cool times.
Yeah. Well, I knew.
Were you vaccinated when you got it?
I was vaccinated.
Doesn't
yeah.
that feel like a horse shit?
Yeah, that sucks.
That feels like horse shit.
But also, it made me feel like I'm adding. I'm more immunized.
Give me all of the COVID.
Give me all the
now.
COVID.
Oh, I've got all the problems.
I had it in Disney World.
Oh no! Oh,
yeah.
you fucking little super spreader!
Yeah,
you
yeah.
little scamp!
We were gonna go to Disney
Menace.
World.
Yeah, you're a fucking menace, dude. That needs to be your merch, dude. You just you went to Disney World. You're like a bioterrorist.
Yeah.
Did you kill Goofy?
So my daughter was sick, like on the plane ride there, and we're like, "What's wrong with you? Cheer up!"
Like during COVID times.
No, this was like
Post-COVID,
Yeah, post-COVID,
like
yeah.
post-lockdown?
Yeah, so
Okay.
like planes are flying and everything.
22 or 23?
22.
Okay.
Yeah. And then, so she was being like a little sluggish. And she's like, she's fine. She's so happy. And then a few days, we land in Disney. The first day at the parks, I'm like deathly ill. I was like, I don't know what's going on. I'm like snapping at my daughter.
Oh,
I was, like,
no.
yelling. It's like, you need to calm down. I was like, not in a good place.
Yeah, because, well, she's sick and you're both sick with COVID.
And we don't know what's going on. And my wife's just like, I've never seen you act this way before. This is insane. Like, you need to chill out. And then I get over on the last day we're at Disney. And then my wife gets it.
That is Asian dad energy to yell at a kid at Disney World.
Yeah, I get that. I'm like one of those people who like yell at their kids while wearing like Ohana means family.
Just fucking keep it.
There's no re-roll and stitch. You read. Sit down.
Actually, I'm taking it back. That wasn't a stereotype. I think
That's all
some-
dads. No,
yeah,
that's a
all
dad's
that's
yell
a
at
dad
That's a dad
stereotype.
stereotype.
Yeah.
That has
Dads
not-
never have fun at Disney. I don't know why.
Well,
It's because it's so much money and you're
yeah,
stressed
I was
to
gonna
have
say
fun.
that all the facade of Disney has to be lost on the dad who paid for it.
Yeah.
That is just like no, like no.
Yeah, it was a blast, but I was deathly ill. And then my wife got sick on the plane ride back, and she took a test, and turns out she had COVID. And I was like, oh, I probably gave thousands of people COVID at Disney World.
Especially if you were raising your voice.
Yeah.
Just spewing those.
Throwing up on
Those
every
big-
roller coaster.
Oh, I'm sorry. Say it in character.
Oh,
please.
sorry. Hurrying on the rake.
on what? On roller coaster?
Roller coaster.
Honestly, if anything's really gotten very problematic, it's you coaching him on doing
No, I'm leaning into supervillain. I'm like, all right, boys.
It's like
All
the
right,
Spanish
boys.
teacher's like, nah, español, por favor.
Andrew, in Chinese, please.
I'm teaching it as a dialect.
Rosiento.
We should go speak at like the Ridley's like advanced class on like how to do a good Asian voice to the comics.
Is that not covered in the advanced class already?
No, I don't think Joel covers that one. I think, yeah, we just then when you see the new graduating class come out, they'll all have like one bit in common.
Oh my god!
Tape sales are through the roof.
Are you tired of your bits sounding like shit?
Give them an exotic flair.
Do you want them to have mass appeal with a certain population? Have you been told you're actually racist?
Yeah.
Then come on down to Johnny and Andrew's problematic teaching. Oh man, that's dude.
Johnny and Andrew's problematic.
There it is. Did you have a mask on at all the time you were sick? No way.
No.
Dude. So you guys flew in a plane.
But on the plane, I had a mask.
Okay.
But
all right.
in Disney World, just raw dog and mouth, coughing everywhere.
All right. Yeah, I mean, that's mostly outside, right?
Yeah, it's all outside.
Yeah, so you probably only killed a few grandmas.
Well, Disney World's also a famously sanitary place.
Yeah, that's true.
It's not.
Is it not?
I was
I
doing
have
a
not-
bit.
I have
Oh, I
no
thought it
idea.
was. It's pretty clean.
Yeah, it's
You
pretty
think it's
clean.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's clean.
Yeah, like Walt.
Not when I was there.
Oh,
I dirtied it up.
Yeah, that's because you just wipe your hands on everything, dude.
Yeah,
You're from instead of farm to table, you're from crotch to table, dude. Every buffet you go to, you're just like, let's fuck someone up, dude. Yo, I'm about to fart on these hands and touch all these cookies.
That was my first inclination when I got COVID. I was like, does anybody have to know?
Oh no, you were a zombie bite guy. That was like, I'm good.
I looked at the test and I was kind of like, making sure nobody saw it.
Just making those sorry I gave it to you phone calls.
Yeah,
Oh,
but then
no.
I just thought I don't know. I was like, I can use this as an excuse to get out of a lot of things this week.
Yeah,
So,
dude, you just plop.
did that, yeah.
I'm pretty sure I had it 2 weeks ago. It fucked me up again. It's because like it's the only thing that when I'll get like a cold or something and I'll be down for a day.
Mm-hmm.
It's the only thing in like my adult life where like a week of my life is just like, oh, what is wrong with me?
Yeah.
Like it'll go through every symptom for me. Like I don't know. Like
Yeah, I think I've only had it the one time.
oh, good on you, man. All right.
Yeah, well, the weirdest thing is that one time I had no idea where I could have gotten it from.
Mm-hmm.
Like it was like I couldn't trace it back to anybody who got it. Whereas
Whoa,
like
we know where trace it all the way.
we
yeah.
can
We can trace it all the way, man.
Oh, patient zero.
But like, there's been so many times I've talked to somebody with COVID like this, not knowing I did at the time, and then later found out that he did, and then I didn't have it. So
Yeah.
for a while I was like, I might be immune.
Oh yeah, you
was
thought you were just one of the
wow.
beasts.
They
of
should
the world.
study me.
Yeah,
Take me to Wuhan.
Like Last of Us.
yeah.
dude, we were getting cocky in the house. We were like, I guess we're just never gonna fucking get it. And then that was our downfall. And then like the vaccines were rolling out, and there was that like, oh fuck, like when can we go get it? And I think we were like a week out from getting the vaccine. But again, like I don't know. Everybody I know that's gotten the vaccine has also 100% got COVID.
Yeah.
So, like,
Yeah.
Because then you just
Watch
get
it.
reckless. You just like, oh, I can do whatever I want now. I don't
That's
need to.
true.
Was
That's
it?
true.
Oh,
I
okay.
was saying, watch for him to platform again.
No.
Would be our first time getting deplatformed.
Well, no, I'm not saying like the efficacy of the vaccines are not what I'm talking about right now. So that we're not talking because if you're in fact vaccinated, there's a good chance that it makes the disease less bad for you. Do you remember that pivot?
Yeah.
When they're like, no, it works. You'll just be less sick. I'm like, that's fucking dumb.
I don't know who that was supposed
That was
to be.
That was
Fauci.
supposed to be Fauci.
That was Fauci?
That was
Yeah.
a good Fauci.
Yeah.
You been working on
fuck.
that?
I mean, dude, I was foxy for Fauci, and then I got soured by him. I was like, motherfucker. And
After I got the
Yeah.
Fauci ouchie, I didn't like him very much.
So what's
I don't-
Are
I
we,
never
do we like
told
him or
one lie.
no? What I don't like. I don't keep up with anything.
Form your own
anymore.
opinion.
yeah, dude.
All right.
Making your own choice is one of the only freedoms you have left, Andrew.
All right.
Fauci took the rest of them away.
Yeah, dude. Make your own opinion, man, because you have to get vaccinated.
Yeah.
I rob him. I rob him.
Now in Mandarin. No, I don't know. It's all I remember is waking up every day during it'd be like Fauci and Trump, and then just going back and forth. And the only thing I remember Fauci saying is efficacy, like 1,000 times.
A lot, yeah.
Said it a lot, and then he's like, "Oh, the Johnson & Johnson's okay, but you should probably get Moderna or Pfizer." I'm like, "Why?"
I think during that time, it was like that's when like my daughter was born, so I haven't consumed. I don't know anything.
No,
I do remember he basically laid out directly. He was like, Johnson & Johnson is okay, Moderna better, Pfizer is the least gay of the three.
Meanwhile,
if you want to be
his-
cool, get
Dude,
Pfizer.
yeah, he's like, Pfizer fucking rules. It doesn't matter that I own a shit ton of stocks in Pfizer.
Dang.
Pfizer's the best. Don't
Yeah,
ask
yeah.
any questions.
Meanwhile, Johnson & Johnson was like the only vaccine made in like traditional vaccine fashion.
With
you
like
know?
trials and stuff.
Well, no, they all did trials and stuff.
Okay.
And the,
We
the
know who
effi-
they-
the
we know who they
efficacy-
tried it on.
No,
We know who they tried it on.
They did. Oh, Johnson & Johnson. Oh yeah, you know who got that. You want to talk about who's actually racist? Big pharma, big pharma, big racism, big pharma, big racism. Which it seems like Weird Al could make a Schoolboy Q cover. Big pharma, big racism. It's a deep cut, but yo, dude, I love Schoolboy Q.
Yeah, everyone's like,
Big
whoa,
pharma, big
and,
racism.
Oh, an original from Weird Al.
Oh, you guys don't know Big Bands.
Yeah.
By Schoolboy Q, am I the only
No,
one?
but I'm saying I'm just learning of it now.
Oh,
Yeah.
dude, that song rips. But
It's going to play us out.
yeah. My point being is, like, yeah, dude, Fauci was like peddling the two new ones. He's like, these are like fucking super cool vaccines, and then there's the old school gay Johnson. And you're like, wait, what was that? And he's like, that one only works like 70% of the time.
It's wild.
Yeah. I don't know. It was it was kind of a nuts time, dude.
Yeah.
Did you,
Also,
did
I
you get
just
Pfizer?
realized I said Fauci said Johnson & Johnson's gay. Oh, dude, I'm on one, man. This hangover's rough.
Yeah. Johnson is gay.
Yeah,
What do you act like that's wrong?
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Yeah, I'm a little concerned for this show tonight. Don't
Oh.
have
But
the
we're at full strength.
absolutely not.
Just sipping a fucking a baby drink that Gatorade now markets towards alcoholic adults. Like a Pedialyte was just getting wrecked by fucking alcoholics, and pediatricians were like, guys, we got to stop sweaty drunk guys from taking babies.
Not enough for the children.
Yeah, exactly. There's just sick
The
kids.
children aren't getting nutrition.
Sick kids with diarrhea.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, there's just a hungover alcoholic like, kid, I feel you.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. So, God damn, Gatorade's just like, what if we make it?
Yeah. I feel like that guest that's going to have the best set of the night.
No, for sure.
She's gonna murder.
No, you got.
excited for her.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna die for 40 minutes tonight. I feel like I shouldn't be a grizzled road hack headliner already, but I was like, oh, it takes 3 shows. That's all it takes.
Yeah, you've got more grays in your beard.
Yeah, for sure.
You know what you should close on? Seppuku.
Now I'd have to. Yeah, here's the thing. I don't want to appropriate culture, so I would have to do the American version.
Mass shooting and killing myself afterwards. That's the American
Yeah.
version of
American
seppuku.
seppuku.
I didn't realize this whole time every mass shooter was actually very honorable. That was our tradition. That was our way
If
of
they
going
kill
out.
themselves, they do say all it takes to stop a bad guy with a gun is a good guy with a gun.
And yeah, sometimes
So,
they're both.
Change of heart at the
Yeah.
end.
People are complicated.
Yeah.
People are complex.
Yeah,
I'm a complex man.
Oh,
my God, dude.
No, we're not going to shoot anybody tonight.
We
I'll
never
make it
even.
clear.
Yeah, that wasn't
even on the
that
table.
that was
Oh,
your,
I was
that was
100%
your
thinking
thing.
about it.
Yeah, that was 100% of Johnny.
We were talking the other
Yeah.
night. I want to start bringing a gun on stage.
Oh yeah.
Just flashing a piece.
Well, just have it here, and then if any time somebody like just starts mouthing off, I'm just gonna be like, all I have to do is say you rush the stage. Just
Damn,
wiggle over.
am I about to stand my ground on this stage? Because I'll stand my ground.
Yeah.
That's incredible. You could pull a hateful eight and just like
Yeah.
lambast one guy in the crowd so hard to rush you.
Cargo shorts are so gay.
Dude, I gotta push back though. I'm digging cargos making a comeback. I
Yeah.
want cargo pants and cargo shorts to come back. And here's the thing: I know they never left, but I want them to start getting some recognition for being cool again.
You should start it. You should start wearing them.
I'm not that confident.
You can do it.
No, I'll ease into it by borrowing valor and wearing camo pants.
There you go.
Yeah.
Because
yeah.
what people don't understand about camo pants
Mm.
is they're actually camouflaging the fact that you're wearing cargo pants again. That's the biggest thing that camo
Yeah.
does.
Yeah.
Because people see fatigue pants, they're like, look at this fucking fake army guy.
Mhm.
I'm like, no, I am a cargo pant guy. Sneaky wise.
Yeah. Oh, I didn't see those pockets. Oh, they're camouflage.
You goddamn right. Goddamn right you did.
Yeah.
Of course you didn't.
Yeah. Oh, they blended right in.
I didn't see those pockets, so thank you.
Yeah.
where
What
I-
pockets?
It's that old street joke. The private, yes sir. I didn't see you at camouflage training today, sir. Thank you, sir.
That's a good
that's
street
great.
joke.
I screwed it up because I had to
Hey,
call him sir, but
We
anyway,
got it.
yeah,
My
yeah.
favorite bit that dudes will still do is when somebody's wearing an article of camo and they pretend like they can't see that body part.
Mhm.
I love that so much.
It's a good bit.
It's such a dumb bit that I get on board. I don't instigate it ever, but if a guy goes for it, I'm the second psycho. That I'm like, I can't see his legs either.
Me too.
I'm like, fuck yeah, dude.
Dude, crazy thing, if you ever nowadays, anytime like John Cena is doing anything,
Oh, yeah.
like still to this day in 2024, anytime there's a YouTube video of John Cena, almost literally every comment is like, "Oh, there's no guy there.
Yeah.
I don't
I
see
don't see
anybody."
him.
I'm like, we're still doing it.
I
I'm
love
so
that.
glad because I don't know any other pop references after that.
You had a kid
Yes.
approximately right then.
Yeah, it's like yes,
When John
still in the zeitgeist.
still doing the Here's the thing. He looks fucking weird now, man.
He looks like Jim Varney.
Yeah,
like
I've seen that. I've seen that meme, but like, yeah, dude, he like cycled off like blasting gear, and now he's just hovering on some gear. I think, you know, but he's still got HGH mug. But it's like shrank down, but his ears are still fucking huge.
He looks goofy. He needs to be in comedies. That's the only thing he can do, I think.
Oh, I was gonna say, or in like better shape, one way or the other. He either needs to go all the way skinny, like become skinny, or get fat. Fat John Cena would rule.
Fat Cena would be
I think Fat Cena needs to be the move.
Fat Cena will win an Oscar, I think.
Oh, you think they're gonna make him, dude? Fat naked Cena? He'd be like, "Oh, you only wanted me when I was hot." Like,
you can't see my dick,
dude. What was that shit? Where they paraded John Cena on stage.
Oh, I heard about the conspiracy.
Yeah,
it was a reference. I know Cat Williams was up in arms about it, but
don't get me going.
But it was a reference because
you want to hear it?
Yes,
I
please.
know you do.
Yeah.
I think John Cena should have put on some shorts.
But it was.
Why would the Oscars have a naked man?
I don't know how to do it.
Come on, dude.
I did not watch it because I'm not gay.
I could not watch the Oscars this year.
All right, and go.
I don't.
Cat Williams. I was gonna say it was a reference because it's the 50th anniversary of the Oscar streaker that happened. So they were doing a bit with him as the streaker.
That's a great cover to be like, do this, Cena. Do it.
But everybody was like, some people were like, "Oh, this is classic, like shaming a man." And I'm like, I don't know. He walked out there really jacked, and everybody wooed.
Yeah.
I don't know if shame.
Like, oh no, people are seeing my huge pecs.
It's wild because he is still diced up.
Yeah.
But it's just his face looks weird as shit now.
Yeah.
I feel like he had to be like so dehydrated to like get that like definition to go out there.
Yeah.
Go to the
probably.
Oscars.
Yeah.
No bloat whatsoever.
Yeah, just cut.
Yeah, that probably makes that sucks, dude.
Yeah, that's like
I know too many bodybuilders that have done that, and it looks miserable. Like they're getting ready to do their show day, and they're like, "Oh, I can have 1 cup of water," and I'm like, I've had buddies who are bodybuilders that talk about dudes passing out on stage.
Dang.
Yeah, man. I'm like, it's a crazy sport. Yeah, I'm like, what the fuck are you guys doing? They're like,
all you gotta do is just be like this.
Dude, you could do it tomorrow, Johnny. I would love to have you in a local bodybuilding. We just do the Adam
like
Devine
that
bit.
Workaholic.
Yeah. Where you just show up like, I'm here for the bodybuilding.
Just start crying.
No, dude.
Fuck you guys.
Absolutely not. I think it'd be great, dude.
Yeah.
I'll spray tan you.
I'll do it.
Yeah.
Can I just submit my right arm?
That's how
That's so fucking
my
funny.
right arm and both of my shoulders, I might win.
I would like to enter the parts competition.
Calves, maybe.
Yeah.
Just like if I could enter like this and then these.
Extremities.
this.
Oh, we've got a category.
Just
for you.
extremities.
Yeah, just extremities.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think
Most jacked
The award for
extremities.
fingies goes to.
It's our time, big guy.
oh my God, that's Mitts.
Yeah.
Oh fuck! I didn't know Mitts was gonna be here.
Oh no, dude, that's Mitts. He's out of Michigan.
Yeah.
Oh man.
I once I was in a shot put competition in Nepal. As a kid.
What?
I did when I was living in Thailand. We went on.
But you went to Nepal for
I went to Nepal to compete.
Just for shot put?
Well, no, it was all together. Like our whole
track and
school
field?
was
Okay.
like
Oh, okay.
select people from our school were competing
Oh man.
and stuff.
you
So
had
there's
me
track and field.
thinking-
But I was the shot put guy.
For sure. I just thought at some point in your life.
I was a shot put
it's
star.
like, well, now that it's part of school, I get it. I thought it was just an adventure where you're like, I'm going to fuck around with some shot put.
Oh, yeah.
Go to a Nepalese shot put competition. I'm like, all right.
There was we were all competing when we were doing shot put. I was like, almost everybody had gone before me. And I was like looking, and I'd been practicing hardcore with like my dad had been training me every night. He'd been like the Mickey to my Rocky,
Hell
you know.
yeah.
And we were there. Everybody had gone. I was studying their throws. I was like, I think I can do this. I was like, I think I'm fine. And, I'm literally about to wind back. And then the guy who's in charge of everything, he's like a British guy. He's just like, hold on. The boss hasn't gone yet. And I was like,
what? Boss?
I was like, the boss.
Oh, boss.
I was like, is Bruce Springsteen here?
I thought he said bus, too.
Yeah, no, the boss. I was trying. This
Bus
is
is
a British
also
accent.
cool.
The bus
But
for
then-
a shot putter is an incredible nickname.
This guy,
Something like
stocky Asian kid, hair down to like his shoulder blades,
Okay.
like just starts walking from a distance because he had just finished winning another thing.
Oh.
And it was like slow motion. Good, the Bad, the Ugly theme was in my head. There was like a tumbleweed, and it turns out his name was literally Boss. That was actually his name, which in whatever country he was from probably doesn't mean anything, but to us,
Right.
Like, that's the coolest name.
yeah.
ever.
But long story short, I still beat him.
Fuck
Oh,
yeah,
shit.
dude. Fuck boss.
I beat Boss.
That
Wow.
rules.
He's
dude.
probably dead now. Yeah.
Yeah.
Seppuku.
Yeah.
I was like, what is he from Myanmar?
Is he from a war-torn country?
War-torn
Yeah.
country?
Yeah.
All right.
It's my only ticket out.
What's going on with that one, fellas? What's going on with Burma? I want you guys.
Are we
hot
saying
takes.
Burma or Myanmar? What's the right?
You tell me. I really don't know.
According to Sylvester Stallone, I should say Burma.
Well, I think Burma is the colonizer term, so problematic.
Oh, so you should say
Myanmar
Myanmar.
is what the guy currently slaughtering people is probably cool with saying.
Oh,
But what
yeah.
the fuck is going on in that country? Or do you guys not know? I
I
know-
saw Rambo 4.
Yeah,
but that
same.
was
That's the-
2008.
I was gonna say that's the extent of my current knowledge.
Yeah, I don't
as
really
well.
know. We don't have. I don't think we have an illegal war happening there right now.
Not
so I'm
yet.
not-
Not yet. We don't.
Maybe if it's not.
I just know like
Maybe we might want to bring some freedom
Yeah.
over to
Hey,
Myanmar.
it sounds like Myanmar needs some democracy, but they're not going to get it until they start finding offshore
Yeah.
oil.
Yeah.
Why don't we ask Boeing? I mean, our conscience.
Yeah. Is it? Would it be Boeing or Raytheon? Which one?
Yeah, probably Raytheon.
Yeah. I was like, sorry to fact check you there.
No, you're right.
Military shit.
Yeah, war guy knows.
Yeah, war guy knows. It's probably not even Raytheon. I have no idea. Lockheed Martin. There it is.
Oh, right.
No, I don't know. It's just, it's with all of the shit that's exploding around the world. Every time Myanmar comes up, they're like, "Yeah, they've just been genociding for like 50."
Yeah.
It's kind of their thing.
We'll
And
get
us
to it.
too. Us too.
Well,
Hey. Yeah.
Well, did you see that? Was Zelensky was like after the October 7th attack?
don't forget about
Yeah,
us.
yeah. He was like, "Well, I'm afraid you're gonna forget that our thing's happening."
yeah. We've been genociding too.
Yeah. My TikToks have not been getting the views
Yeah.
they've usually been getting.
Well,
I knew everything was broken when they didn't have Zelensky present at the Oscars. I was like, "Oh, yeah, we're past that. Nobody cares."
Man, that's an
Yeah.
old war, dude.
Ukraine's-
Figure it out.
Yeah,
Man.
that's
America doesn't even care about its wars after like 6 months.
Right.
Dude, we had 2 wars going on in the Middle East, and after like 2002, we're like, we're still fucking around
We're
over
still,
there.
yeah.
We had a small blip where we killed Bin Laden, and then like 10 years later, we were like, fuck, we left finally, and everybody's like, oh shit,
Oh, you're still there, huh?
damn, dude.
Did you get the oil?
Dude,
You
yeah,
get
did we get-
Did we ever get that oil?
Yeah.
I think we got that oil.
Yeah.
It was called
Bin
shale.
Laden's head.
Dude.
I got better.
Yeah.
Dude, can you believe they were like, we had to bury him super quick? I'm like, nah, he's frozen in some Pentagon lab.
Yeah.
No way, dude. They were like, we still got to respect him.
Well, do you think he's alive? Do you think they have him alive
I
somewhere?
don't know, man. All I know is the Navy SEAL who claims to shot him is now more famously known for saying the N-word, which
Oh,
is
of
still,
course.
how powerful is the
People
N-word?
are complicated.
I'll
Yeah.
tell you, yeah, right. How powerful is the N-word? If you killed Bin Laden, you still cannot say it. And I'm not here saying like, hey, if you kill Bin Laden, like maybe you should get 3.
They give you a card that they punch out.
right.
But here's the
Yeah.
thing, like also if I'm kind of a disenchanted black guy in America being like, yo, this country is still fucking me, I'd be like, I don't really care if you killed Bin Laden. I
Yeah.
just want to feel like not Bin Laden in my own country. Like, stop it.
You hear like they looked at his computer, Bin Laden's computer after they killed him?
Shit tons of porn.
Oh, it's
My
like,
God, fuck.
Yeah. They thought they were going to
Himself.
find like secret American plans or whatever. It was just like
No.
porn and anime.
Porn,
And
yeah.
the guy had to look at all of it.
Yeah.
He was like, anal, Cowboy Bebop.
Yeah.
18 plus.
Cowboy Bebop anal. Dude, for sure. All right, I'll put it to you like this. Because he had like porn and Coca-Cola, and you know my guy had all of the Xboxes and PlayStations.
Oh, yeah.
I'm not going to lie. All expense paid trip to go visit
hang
Benny. Yeah, get to hang with Benny for a weekend.
Oh.
But then SEAL Team 6 does flashbang you during the kill. All right? Okay? Like, you don't get shot. Obviously, they trained for this.
Go blind,
Yeah,
probably.
well, for a minute.
Yeah,
which I've got thoughts on the flashbang hand grenade.
You were pro?
Yeah, but like most of the time, it's like you throw it in and then rush in and shoot everybody. I was like, guys, we could just throw the regular grenade.
Yeah, if you're trying to kill everyone.
Take out the middleman.
Yeah, right. But the flashbangs, because you'd be playing PS5 with them. And then they'd be like, well, we can't kill that one. So that's what you get flashed.
Just Make-A-Wish.
Yeah. Oh, my God, dude. A Make-A-Wish? Like,
to hang with Bin Laden.
Yeah, I just want to hang with Benny before you guys get him.
Yeah.
That'd be insane. I don't really have if this or that.
What
It's
if you
more,
got Donnie Brasco
would you do it?
by him? Like, you'd be like
What's Donnie Brasco again?
Like, you've been hanging around with him too long. By the time they come in, you're like, wait, no, he's actually a cool guy.
Stockholm Syndrome.
Yeah. Serpico.
I'm sure some of the bros on the team that were like clearing out the intel, and they're like, "Oh, this hard drive's just like full of hot blonde, like porn," and one of them had to be like, no, it was a lot of people. It was a lot of people on 9/11. Like, fuck. Because at some point, like, they were choppering his body, and his dead body next to a case of porn, and somebody had to be like, yeah. People are complicated. You know?
Yeah. But yeah, like if I could be in a cave, bunch of porn, bunch of anime, in a cave, with Xboxes, that's great.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know about Bin Laden, but hang with Bin Laden. But like
he's had a daughter for too long.
Yeah.
But now a cave full of porn is like paradise.
It's like, wow.
Can I please?
Yeah. That's the green room of the show.
Dude. Benny, my guy.
Yeah.
On my rider is all of Bin Laden's porn.
Well, also though, like he's got. Yeah, I do want to know what he had, but he also had like tons of concubines. Yeah. Can you imagine just having tons of concubines, but also being like,
imagine.
Nah, I just need some me time.
Yeah.
like that guy could be like, suck my dick right now, or I'll cut your head off, and he's still he's bad time for a probably bad time for the children to be walking by. Oh, fucking hey, dude.
It's very Good Morning America to have the real world behind us.
Yeah.
I keep looking back to be like, oh, are we covered in snow now?
Yeah, just sunny Houghton, baby. But no, man, just that's crazy to me that you could get your dick sucked whenever you wanted. But my guy still just was in it for the art.
Sorry, you're no Lisa Ann, baby.
But also, he was downloading it. It's just
terabytes.
He was torrenting.
Oh, for sure. Yeah. Yeah, I mean they were searching for him.
Yeah, what do you think he was like commenting with a profile picture on like Pornhub.com?
No, he's just on incognito mode.
Dude, I'm sure
they'll never catch him now.
That's how you advertise incognito. Are you a terrorist on the lam? And you really want to watch porn?
Hey, they didn't find him for 10 years. Yeah. Do you think the NSA at one point was like, listen, it's probably not him, but there's this house in Pakistan that is just downloading exabytes of porn every fucking week, dude. And they're like, I don't know what to tell you. Yeah. You know, they're allowed to do that. They can do that.
It's like, are you trying to say Osama bin Laden?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But we can't track him. He's got a VPN.
Yeah. NordVPN, sponsored by Bin Laden.
Are you Osama bin Laden?
Are you scared of the NSA finding you?
Because you may or may not have done 9/11.
Can you not watch all the Netflix shows in your region?
Did you commit the greatest terror attack of all time, and you just want to watch that 70s show from your laptop?
Did he actually? I do want to ask you. Was it actually Cowboy Bebop on there?
It was just Naruto.
Oh, that's
a lot of
fucking
Naruto.
hilarious, dude. Yo, what a fucking nerd. Of course he liked Naruto.
That rules.
Dude, if ever there was a I did 9/11 anime show, it's Naruto. He's just like, what if we swept our wings back and
and just ran
head first into one of the towers?
That's what a plane looks like.
Yeah, exactly. He was in on it. He's like, oh my God, they run up trees.
Oh, wow. This is exactly what I was thinking, but in the air.
Truthfully, that makes me think Osama bin Laden might have been like a normal guy, and
he was a nepo baby.
Yeah, the bitch just went too far.
Yeah,
you know,
yeah.
just
a nepo baby terrorist.
Yeah.
That's the other thing is people are like,
Dad, this is your dream, not my dream.
Yeah. Well, he's like grew up. He's like a billionaire son or like a well-to-do son.
He had family in the U.S.
Yeah, and then when I found out he was a nepo baby terrorist, I was like, motherfucker! Every industry has this shit.
He's the Colin Hanks of terrorists.
Dude. Well, yeah, I'm just like, man. Oh, dude,
I'll never make it on my own.
Yeah,
even the greats.
There's just these grassroots terrorists that are too poor to be pulling off big acts.
Yeah. What he should have been doing is sponsoring the youngins, helping them through.
Yeah, man. Pulling up the other terrorists.
Big terrorists is taking over.
Yo, it's like big pharma, big terrorists, dude.
Pfizer's gonna get the market on both.
Yeah,
they're gonna.
Sure. Yeah. Well, he had a shit ton of Viagra. He also had dick pills.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
You ever taken those? Dick pills?
It's like.
No, me neither.
What do you think he had the Viagra first and then needed more porn, or
I think he was.
He had too much porn. It's like I gotta go through all.
I think he was just like.
I don't know if there was a sequence of events.
I think it might have just been part of the power, dude. Like
okay.
he's like, if he wanted his dick hard, it was gonna, stand that tower up.
But yeah, no, I haven't.
That was bad. I'm gonna say it. That was a bad bit. You guys were both right there.
Stand that tower up?
Yeah, that was bad.
No, that's
6 out of 10.
No,
buddy.
I'm gonna say to myself, it was bad. Break the fourth wall to me editing. Bad.
Try it tonight.
I look crush here.
Yeah, open with it. Yeah. They would like that one.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Watch Chinese Rocket Force episode.
Yeah. If you didn't like it now, I did it before this, but you'll see it in the future.
Yeah.
Maybe you're not ready for that.
Yeah,
but you 4 days from now are gonna
I was
love
gonna
it.
say your kids are gonna love it. Oh man! All right, I think.
Did we do it?
I think that's it.
Run our course.
It didn't give us a lot of wiggle room to get away with saying all the horse shit we did up front, but
It wasn't that much horse shit. It wasn't that much
for
horse
you
shit.
guys.
Oh. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think there was some great stuff up front.
Hey, not for us to judge.
Lots of great stuff.
Boom.
There it is. You
There
do
it
you want to
is.
do any shameless plugs?
No.